Okay, so it is about 4:30. My sister is going to be here in a half an hour and I need to have this in the oven by then. So we are just going to talk as I bake. Tonight, me, my husband, my sister, and her fiance are having a little bit of a double date just at home, and we're watching a movie and doing some like snack boards. So I'm making something for that. But that's kind of not what the video is about or what's going to be happening this weekend. Keegan's family from Kansas, well, his parents and two of his sisters are coming to visit us for 4 or 5 days, and they're coming in about 3 days. I have never hosted this many people in our little apartment and for this amount of time. Our apartment is probably, Keegan was guessing, around 400 square feet. It's a really small 2-bedroom, 1 bathroom, and there's going to be 6 of us living in here. So we're going to figure out how to fit everyone in, what we're going to be doing about the bedroom situation, all of that. So it's going to be a good time. Basically, in the next few days, I want to focus on doing a little bit of meal prep. Part of what I'm baking is going to be for when they come. I want to make some breakfast sandwiches. Then we're going to be cleaning, did I say that already? And figuring out all of the bedding situation, where everybody's gonna stay. I know it's not like that many people, it's just 4 of them, but I just have to figure out one of them will stay in the spare bedroom, and then we'll kind of have to figure out a little bedroom situation to do in the living room. So I hope this video gives you a little bit of hosting inspiration, maybe just some entertainment. I really hope I'm getting all these proportions right, because I'm doing 1.5 recipes, which is already kind of confusing, and I'm like talking at the same time, and I'm just like not that great at multitasking, I'll be honest. So I definitely hope that this is all right and that it will turn out, because I kind of don't know what I'm doing. Oh, what am I making, you ask? We are making a pumpkin spice coffee cake. I had it pinned on Pinterest for a while, and as you guys may know, if you watched my fall video, if you haven't, you definitely should, but I made some butternut squash puree, and I have quite a bit of it left over. It's been in the freezer, so I definitely wanted to make a pumpkin dessert, and I thought like coffee cake would be a good easy option and something that I could serve with breakfast while Keegan's family is out. Okay, Jayla is here. We have the cake in the oven, and we're gonna get started on making our snack board. So what we did is Jayla's gonna be doing a savory board, and I'm gonna be doing a sweet board. It's gonna be like desserts and fruits and stuff. Hello, it is me like 15 hours later since I talked to you guys last. It is Sunday afternoon. We had a great morning. I was able to get coffee and catch up with a friend and go to church, and Keegan and I got some Chipotle, came home and ate. Now it is time to grind. We are ready to get this apartment in tip-top shape. The first thing that I'm gonna do is try to get the guest bedroom kind of ready. We got a mattress last night that we borrowed from my parents, and we have one more mattress coming in the mail from Amazon. It's supposed to come today or tomorrow, so hopefully it comes in before they get here. We still should have some time. So right now I will focus on the bedroom that I can work on, and I'll kind of show you the shape that it's in right now. Okay, so this is the spare bedroom. I honestly don't know if I've ever really shown it. It's kind of always a mess, and it still is, but let me tell you, this is pretty clean compared to what it normally is. So as you can tell, it is honestly like pretty small. We have a nice big like mirror closet, which helps make the room look not quite as tiny. We have just enough room to put a queen size mattress on here. So I'm going to go ahead and make the bed and see what little things I can do to kind of make this look a little bit more homey, a little cozier. So let's do it. Alright, well I think this is about as good as it's gonna get for the bedding situation. These pillows are so fluffy. It looks like there's like a hill on the bed. But this is it. Hopefully it's cozy. I might go grab like a fluffy blanket in case they get cold. Okay, so the bed situation is done back here. It is so much more hodgepodgey and just feels more cluttered than I would like. I just feel like this is going to be a very tight space for them, and I feel pretty bad about it, but it's kind of all we have to work with, and I think it's more important the people that you're around and being able to host people and invite them into your home. I know that that is more important than having a perfect space, and no, this isn't exactly what I would like to be able to offer to a guest, but it's the best we can do with what we have. Someday we will have a bigger guest bedroom, but this is what we have for now, and I think that it will work okay. But let me see if I can just declutter it as much as I can. Okay, so what are some ideas that we could have for making this space feel a little bit more open, less cluttery, as much as we possibly can?
We could probably move the bookshelf to the corner.
Like over here?
Yes.
Move that over here. Yeah. And move these chairs because we're going to want to use them in the kitchen. All the chairs that we can get. I also want to take this air conditioner out because we don't need that anymore. I could probably move the paint. The keyboard we could stand up against the wall.
Or take it upstairs.
That's true, because we probably won't use that when they're here. Okay, and we can see if we can kind of organize that space there as well. Alright, well, let's do it. Is that gonna be like claustrophobic right by their head though? No? Do you think that's a little bit more spacious?
I think that we should treat this like one whole room without the door. I'd say close the door, move that over, turn that, and put that against that wall too.
Oh, that's a good idea. So like, this is basically a wall.
Yes.
And then that's gonna be heavy to move. Or move this thing over.
Both of them.
And then, okay. Okay, I definitely like that better, I think. But we can move that shelf. Once we move the keyboard, we can make that shelf more like in line with the door so it looks a little bit better. Okay, that really feels like it opened up the space a lot more. So cluttered, but then it looks empty. Maybe if I took these away, does that look better? Is less more? Like, interior design is just not my gift. But I don't know, is this like enough? like, does something need to be here? Or I could move this plant over so there's like both of these plants. Maybe that's better. It looked really cute in the window, but I don't know. I think I like that the best. I feel like I'm probably like driving some people that do interior design really well like crazy, but I don't know. This might be what we stick with. Okay, one more little thing to try. And I know this is not that big of a deal, but it's fun to like make it cute. If I just put like a little sign there, actually I think that's cute. I don't know. You guys might disagree with me. I think maybe that's what I'll stick with. Okay, I need to just leave that alone or else I'm gonna keep like nitpicking at it. All right, I think this is about as good as we're gonna get with this room. This space is a lot more cleaned up. We have at least a little bit of room on the sides here. We have our shelves all moved and kind of decorated a little bit. Here's kind of what it looks like from over here. Yeah, it is crazy. This room definitely feels a lot more open than it did. I don't feel as claustrophobic. I mean, it's definitely still gonna be pretty tight, but I think that this is a little bit more manageable. Okay, we're taking a little work break. Wow, you can just see how much more mess we have to clean up. But we're taking a little bit of a break to go get some ice cream. It's the last day that our local ice cream shop is open for the season. So I'm gonna go meet my sister and at least one other friend there. So, little break time. Let's get some ice cream and then we'll get back to work. All right, our next order of business is going to be cleaning this bathroom, which we are very much due for. Okay, next on the list is making egg sandwiches. Now, the way that I kind of grew up with egg sandwiches that are so good is making these egg squares in the oven and then putting them on the sandwich, and it just makes it so easy. You don't have to like fry each individual egg, and they taste so good. So all you need for it is eggs, of course, cream, cheese, salt, pepper, and mustard. Now, don't knock it till you try it. A little bit of mustard on these eggs is just, it is so good. So the first thing that I'm going to do is melt about 3 tablespoons of butter in my pan. I'll just stick it on there and throw it in the oven. Alright, next I'm just going to grate some cheese. You can kind of grate however much you want. Some people like more. I like not crazy cheesy eggs, so I'm just doing a little bit, and of course it's better fresh grated, but you can always use pre-grated. Alright, our butter is out of the oven, so I'm just going to sprinkle in my cheese. Okay, and now I will mix my cream with the mustard and salt and pepper. And as always, I will have the recipe linked down below in case you want to try it. Okay, now I need to beat about a dozen eggs, and I'm trying to figure out if I can fit them all in here so that I don't have to use up a bunch of dishes. Okay, so I'm gonna have the eggs baking for about 20 to 25 minutes. But while they're baking, I kind of wanted to make like a little snack basket. I rarely have many snacks around the house, but I kind of wanted to make sure that I got several things since we have a lot more people around. It's not really that many people. It's just 3 times the amount we normally do. So I made sure that I got some snacks so nobody got too hungry. So let's fill up this basket. Okay, so I had a few more things to put in here, but it got kind of full and I can always grab things from the pantry or whatever, but here is our snack basket. Okay, another little thing I wanted to do is make like a little list of things for them to do and lunches to eat around here. Just because a couple of the days that they're gonna be here, Keegan and I will be at work, so I wanna make sure that they have some options. I'm just going to make a little note and probably leave it in the guest bedroom. Alright, we are ready for our last order of business tonight, which is making these egg sandwiches. I'm just making them with some mini bagels. I have English muffins, but I don't think that we'll need them. And turkey sausage patties. This should be pretty easy, then we're just gonna roll them up in foil so that they can just throw them in the oven. And Keegan's gonna help me. We might do a little bit of an assembly line and get these sandwiches made. Wait, tell them what happened.
Oh, well, I was brushing my teeth, and then I was like, you know, I haven't flossed in a little while. You might as well floss. Then I pulled out a filling, so that's been fun.
So he's probably gonna have to get a crown.
Yeah, because that was the original suggestion, but I was like, I'll just fill it. It'll be fine. And then I pulled out my filling, so like half of one of my molars is gone.
Anyways, back to the sandwiches. All right, and we made about 14 sandwiches. Good morning, happy Monday. I just preheated the oven so that I can make the rest of that coffee cake because no, I never finished on Saturday and I just put the batter in the fridge. So I want to finish making that. I have to go to work all day, but we have most of what we need to get done already, thankfully. But the mattress that Keegan's sisters are going to be sleeping on is supposed to come in today. So we're just kind of waiting on that. I'm really hoping it's not something that has to be like signed for, because Keegan and I won't be home today. So that is like the last thing. I'm like really hoping nothing goes wrong with that because they're gonna need a place to sleep. So that's today's plan. Probably not gonna film a lot, but I do want to show you guys when that comes in and everything. But I'm gonna bake this coffee cake. Okay, so this massive package right here is a foldable mattress. Now I saw somebody had one of these and I was like, that's genius. It's gonna be perfect for Keegan's sisters because they're gonna be staying in the living room. It's something kind of easy for us to kind of like fold back up and take back down, so it's like not always out and in the way. So I was right. Yesterday it didn't come in because no one was here to sign for it, but today we were able to get someone to sign for it, thankfully, which is kind of a relief because I was a little bit nervous about it because obviously they need somewhere to sleep tonight. I have never seen these in real life, so I'm kind of curious what this is going to be like. I got the queen size memory foam, so I'm hoping that it's pretty comfy for them. Okay, it's out of the box. I just need to unwrap it. It's so massive and like kind of awkward to work with and unpackage. And Keegan's probably going to be home anytime, but I wanted to see this and get it done early so that I can get started on supper here. All right, and here we have it. I think it's upside down, but it was very like compressed for shipping, of course, but I can already tell that it's already starting to get more inflated and a little bit fluffier. So I'm hoping that over time and by tonight it's a little bit thicker, but it's already a pretty good thickness. All right, and I just kind of left it here as like out of the way as we can get it, and then we'll set it up tonight when we're ready for bed. Okay, I am getting started on supper. We're going to be making chicken fried rice. Decided to keep it simple with one of Keegan and I's favorite like classic meals that we make. They are probably going to be here in about 45 minutes to an hour, so we're getting excited. I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut the video off here. Thank you all so much for watching and joining me on this little new thing, which is, you know, figuring out how to fit a bunch of people into our apartment, which is fun. I would love to be able to host more, and I feel like our space is just so small that I can't. But honestly, I feel like you can make even really small spaces work. It's really just about community and having people over, whether it's overnight or just having somebody over for dinner or whatever. So I hope you all have a great rest of your week, and I will see you guys next time.